Hi everybody, it's Trisha Knitting Lady. It's Friday, February 18th. I'm downtown, New Symrna Beach. I'm going to wander around, maybe go to a museum, eat something. Here I am at Jane's Art Center. It's a gallery and they have pottery classes. These little guys are staring at me. There's the name of the place. I don't know if you can see. It says Jane's Art Center. If it's one thing I miss from my youth, it's old movie theaters. I used to love to go to see the movies. Now it's so cold, those big places. And it's interesting how they convert these buildings. So let me check this out. No, it's abandoned. Oh well. It has things, thank you for 100 years of love and support. Well, it was kind of hard to find this location on Google Maps, but this is the location of an old sugar mill. See the ruins? Look at, they cut down that old tree. More ruins. Okay, they're calling this a relic. It was from the sawmill. Well, this was the original name of the sugar mill. And it's built with stone that's native to here. Quina, I think it's called. I'm not sure. And this is explanation about the native rock, native stone, quina, and it's very rough. I don't know if I can get in closer. See? And what else does it say about that? It's Spanish name for tiny shell. It contains mollusk shell fragments and quartz sand, bound together by calcium carbonate. Centuries after the Spanish first used coquina in Florida, frontier Americans chose this building stone for their sugar factory. And that's why it looks so rough. Look at those kettles. You do a lot of yarn dyeing with them. And this is explanation about sugar making. Many investors set their sights on sugar, coarse, brown, and very valuable. Looks like we're in the jungle, doesn't it? This is the way Florida looks. You imagine years ago when there were no paths? Well, the nature path goes in one big circle. There's two entrances. You go in at entrance number 2, you go out entrance number 1, vice versa. Okay, Google Maps wasn't cooperating. I finally got here. So this is closer to me. It's technically in Port Orange, not in New Symrna Beach. Now this house would be perfect for me, just the right size. Now this is the ladies' room at the Gardens. Isn't that right? A smile is the best makeup. Now this is what I mostly came to see. It's the remnants of amusement park they tried to construct. And they don't have a date, but it never took off. Bungo Land. And here we have a replica of a dinosaur. I don't know what one that was. Okay, this is a Triceratops, I think. I don't know. How do you say that? I know there are the ruins of a sugar mill here too, and here's some leftover machinery. I wonder if they give readings here. There's benches. Now isn't this clever, all these tree houses? And they're mounted on a tree. And that's clever what they did with that old tree stump. Look at this tree house for the gnomes. And as they said, let me show you. Delivery's only in the front door, the other side. Well, you can tell it's winter, nothing's blooming. This is the daylily collection. I'm gonna have to come back in the summer. This gives the history. Apparently this was a plantation in Dunlawden Plantation. In January 1836, during the Second Indian War, the Indians burned this plantation. Only the brick walls, chimneys remained. It was not rebuilt to 1840s, but I don't see where plantation is. I like this fountain, really nice. Here's another one of those sculptures. It's a giant sloth. I don't know if you can see the vegetation on that tree. Always amazes me how vegetation grows everywhere. This is a plaque to a famous Seminole leader. Amazing. He was committed to keeping Seminoles in Florida and opposing President Andrew Jackson's Indian removal. Good for him. And this is more information about the Spanish mills in Bongo Land. Apparently the ruins here were also built from quina. I mentioned that stone before. It was shell fragments and quartz sand bound together by calcium carbonate. But I also forgot to mention that they coated it with white plaster, lime plaster, because otherwise the rock was very porous. And here are remnants of the old sugar mill. Can you imagine working in that in this heat? Well, maybe not in the winter as much, but in the summer, especially humidity. This is the outside of the building. And this gives more of the history. They said Dunlawden came from the blending of two names, Dun and Lawden. And they gave this spot its familiar label in the 1830s. Well, this is a nice little herb garden. It gives me ideas because I've been growing herbs. I have oregano. I don't have any rosemary though. But I never heard of bee balm. I'll have to look for that. They said this is a bridge project constructed by the Boy Scouts. Interesting, huh? Here's another view of the bridge with water gardens on both sides. And this is a fern collection. Interesting, huh? Always liked ferns. Like I said, vegetation grows everywhere. Now, wouldn't that make a nice umbrella or for the beach? I wonder if they could make an umbrella like that. Would look like ferns. Now, this is an interesting plant, but they don't have anything saying what it is. All those curly leaves. Okay, this is a dimedrodon. I don't know. Ferocious meat eater that lived 250 million years ago. See? Watch out. And here's historic sugarcane machinery. And here we're entering the children's garden. I know, the dinosaur took a bite out of that. Danger, dinosaur crossing. And here's a cute pirate ship. Tree house, or birdhouse, I should say. And always remember, be kind. Someone was doing some weaving. I wonder who. What plant is this? They got little flowers coming out. They don't have any kind of titles or information. Well, everybody, this is the end of the video. And I went food shopping, so I bought this at first looking at it, thinking it was like yogurt-covered strawberries. They're pineberries. I've never seen them before. Has anybody out there seen them before? They're descendants of strawberries. They're native to North America, and they're not genetically modified. The biggest difference is the fruit has a pineapple aroma and taste. And if you grow them, they're less appealing to birds. So this is what they look like when you open them up. They're tasty. So that's what I bought different today. So I hope everybody's having a good day, and I will see you again. Bye.